We also need to join in from the other account so that we can ensure that everything is running smoothly. Here we go. Right, guys, let's smash that like button. Let's get to 3K likes. We are still at 817 spare change. I have already told you several times, I don't want your spare change, mate. Yeah? I don't want your spare change. Keep it to yourself. My goodness, brother. My goodness. Right, we're going to let up the smartest person in the room. 1 second. Here we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me 1 moment. We're just letting up the smartest person on the live. 1 sec. Here we go. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, the smartest person in the room is on the live. What's next? Okay, we've got that here. We've got this sorted. Let's just edit the live settings over here to go live settings. We go there. We go public. There we go. Okay, are we live on YouTube? Could somebody confirm? Are we live on YouTube? Are we live on YouTube? Hello? Yes, we are live on YouTube. Fantastic. And is the sound working? Fantastic. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back. As you can see, we are taking this very As you can see, we are taking this live very, very seriously. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome. Nice to see you guys here. For everyone joining in on YouTube who may not know who I am, my name is Vegan King. I am the largest vegan broadcasting... Spare change and Ra and Paul, please stop! For those of you that don't know who I am on YouTube, I am the largest vegan podcaster in the entire world. We host live streams on TikTok where we reach about 50 to 60,000 people every single day. That equates to about 250,000 plus people every week, which equates to over 1 million people every month. And through these live streams, we have been able to successfully convert hundreds of people to veganism. And all the evidence is on my profile. Every single conversion, every single discussion from the start to the end. And it is all verifiable via the people that I converted. Get that off my head, please! So I'd like to reiterate, I am the largest vegan podcaster on the planet. I am converting the most amount of people to veganism. And I am saving tens of thousands of innocent animals' lives every single year. Please stop! So ladies and gentlemen, we are back here to do what we do best, which is have debates and absolutely obliterate every single excuse that is utilized to justify harming our beautiful innocent animals. What is this on the bottom of my screen, bro? Okay, cool. So yes, if you are over the age of 18 and you would like to have some genuine discussions about veganism, you are in the right place. So without further ado, without further ado, we are going to start bringing guests onto the live stream. Make sure that you are only requesting if you are here for serious discussions. As you can tell, I'm a serious guy. Yeah? As you can tell, I'm a serious guy, wearing serious attire, sitting on a serious chair, speaking with a serious voice. If you're not serious, don't join the live, don't communicate with me. Do you understand? Now let's tap on that screen. Let's get to 10K likes. Let's go. We're about to bring in our first guest, 18 and above. Yes, Gal, it's a leather chair. I'm here to debate about veganism while sitting on a leather chair, Gal. Use your head. Do you really think I'm that dumb, Gal? That I'm here to debate veganism and sitting on a leather chair? Yes, Gal. Yes. If that helps you sleep at night, yes, Gal, I'm sitting on a leather chair. Okay? My goodness. My goodness. Right, we're going to move on to our first guest, 18 and above, please. Make sure you're only requesting the live if you're over the age of 18. For those of you who are very slow, this is not real leather. Yes? There is fake leathers known as PU leather and Forks leather. Guess what? We can have the same comfort of leather without having to use an animal's dead body. Who would have known? Just like we can get the same taste pleasure without harming an animal's body. Who would have known? Just like we can get all our essential nutrients without harming an animal. Who would have known? Right. We're going to have our first guest on the live, 18 and above. Thank you so much. Let's have Stooks on the live stream. Genuine guests only. Thank you so much. This is a serious live. We are on YouTube. Let's be respectful. How many people are on YouTube right now? Yo, what's going on to all the to the wait, what's wrong with the YouTube stream? Fuck. Wait, why is the YouTube stream not working? Shit. Wait, what the wait, why is YouTube not working? Oh my, what is... Oh wait, it is working. Oh wait, it is working.
Hi, Vegan
It is
King.
working. Okay, cool.
We spoke not
All right, we're
very
good.
long ago.
New guest, how old are you, please?
Hi, Vegan King. We spoke not very long ago.
Okay.
I was born in 2000. I'm 19. 26th of September.
Okay, what year were you born?
I was born in 2006 to 26th of September.
And what can I do for you, please?
Sorry, your YouTube is overlapping on TikTok.
What can I do for you?
Sorry, your YouTube is overlapping on TikTok.
Okay, well maybe listen to one instead of both. Alright, we're just going to move on. Guys, obviously if you have two media streams that are not perfectly synced, you're going to have audio overlapping. So just listen to one. You don't need to listen to me on TikTok and YouTube. I appreciate the fact that you want to hear me twice because you're such a big fan of me, as everyone here is. They're all huge Vegan King fans, by the way. Just so you guys know on YouTube, the reason we only have about 300 people here is because these are all monthly subscribers paying a monthly fee of £100 a month to watch this live stream. But typically we will... Typically we will average at about 2,000 to 3,000 views every live stream, but right now the only people watching are the monthly subscribers. So just to the people wondering on YouTube why I only have a few hundred people here when I'm the largest vegan podcaster, it's just because this is a subscription. This is a subscriber only live stream. Just can we please stop the music? Can we please stop the music? Yeah, how old are you, please?
Turn.
Yeah, get off the live stream. Guys, you have to be over the age of 18 to be on this live. Do not waste my time. Do not waste my time. Let's smash that like button. Let's get to 10k likes. Guys, come on, bro. Use those fingers to do some work. My gosh. I know your fingers are probably dipped into a Cheetos bag right now. Get it out and do some work. Come on. Right, let's get VJ on the live stream.
I'm 18.
Yes, guys, let's go. Let's keep tapping that screen. VJ, how old are you, mate?
I'm 18.
And what's the argument against veganism?
So I'm 18.
What's the argument against veganism, please?
Why should I be vegan? So this question. Why should I be vegan?
Lucy! Yes, you should be a vegan because we should not be paying for unnecessary violence to innocent sentient beings if we don't need to, right? These are animals that feel pain, that suffer, that have families, that have future experiences. And for the same reason we wouldn't hurt a dog and a cat is exactly why we shouldn't hurt a cow or a pig, sir. Does that make sense?
Okay, so
Get the egg off the screen!
and
Does that make sense, sir?
See you this. Yes.
Amazing. So what would be stopping you from going vegan today?
I wanna see you this.
What? Right, you know, we're just going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above, guys. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Why not?
Yes?
What's up, Twinkle Toes?
Don't call me that. What do you want?
Why not?
What
Why not?
do you want? Have you gone vegan yet?
Hello.
Then we have nothing to talk about.
Finger.
Sorry, YouTube. This is not normal, by the way.
Yummy fish fingers.
Guys, please, I'm trying to branch out and stream on a different platform. Please don't do this.
Nur Liebe und Licht, wir halten zusammen, das ist unsere Pflicht.
Let's get one thing straight right now, bro. You guys don't know who you're looking at right now, bro. Yeah? I'm gonna sit back and give you 30 seconds to pipe down!
We the best music.
Bitches.
We the best music.
Another one. Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah.
Why are you laughing?
I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Hey,
Why are you laughing?
shorty with the long text, I don't talk, ayy. Shorty with the long legs, she don't walk, ayy. Yeah, last year I kept it on the tuck, ayy. 2020, I came to fuck it up, yeah. I want a long life, a legendary one. I want a quick death, and an easy one. I want a pretty girl, and an honest one. I want this drink, and another one, yeah. And I'm troublesome, yeah. I'm a pop star, but this shit ain't bubblegum.
Yeah, how do you
You
please?
would probably think my manager is Scooter Braun, yeah.
Yo, real talk, stop laughing in the chat. Yo, real talk, stop laughing in the chat. I haven't done anything funny. Stop laughing. YouTube are gonna think that I'm a victim, bro. I'm not a victim. Yo, howdy, please. I'm getting really sick and tired of these minors, bro. You have to be over 18 to... Why has my other account been removed? Oh, it hasn't. Okay, it hasn't. I'm getting really sick of this, bro. Guys, you have to be over 18 to be on my live stream. Yo, real talk, if one of my mods just removed my other account, you are going to have your mod removed straight away. I'm not joking with you. Yeah, one of my mods removed my other account from my live stream. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out which mod did that. Your mod's gone. TM Howdy, please. Liam Howdy, please. Okay, Liam's too scared to speak. Is that right, Liam? You're too scared to speak? Okay, Liam's just a racist. Okay, surprise, surprise. Finley, how...
Shut your bitch ass up! Shut your bitch!
Hello, mate.
YouTube, this is not... YouTube,
Hello, mate.
YouTube, they're just running a prank. They're not actually talking to me. When they say that, they're talking to the trolls on the live stream, by the way. They're not saying that to me. Matthew, howdy, mate.
You're a cum bum. Serious Gracia. You're such a cum bum. You're a cum bum. You're a cum bum.
I'm 18.
YouTube, I just want to confirm they're not talking to me right now.
I did.
Can we have your ages, please?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
I did.
I'm 18.
I did. I did.
2008.
Bear with me, I can hear some screaming in the background. One sec. I think there's a cat screaming outside my window, guys. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Wait,
I'm born 2008.
can you guys hear that? I can't hear it. Wait,
I'm born 2008.
you guys can't hear it?
drop me a follow if you want, guys. '18. 2008. Why should I be vegan?
Yeah, let me go check. Give me a sec. No. Why is YouTube crashed? Fuck! Guys, why are you doing this to me? I don't find this funny. Please, guys. 6, please!
Really trying.
I'm really sorry to all the vegans. I'm really trying, by the way.
Really trying.
The problem is, right, is the other vegan activists who stream on this platform, they don't have as many people messing around on their lives. And then they watch me and they go, hey, VK, why are you acting like that? Why would you ask me a question of why I'm reacting in a certain way when you've never had to deal with this issue before? You've never had to deal with hundreds of people trying to shut down your live stream. How old are you, please?
What is happening?
Hello! What is the argument against veganism,
What is
sir?
happening?
What is the argument against...
Screaming. Wait, what is happening?
I'm going to ask you one more time before I boot you off and you don't come on again. What is the argument against veganism?
Because we eat meat. Because we eat meat.
This is the average non-vegan, by the way. They have no clue why they're paying for animals to be abused, guys. They have even they don't know why they're doing what they're doing. Even he's confused. He's now thinking, wait, why have I been paying for animals to be abused for 18 years? I don't even know why I'm doing it. Do you have a reason?
No, right, let me open them.
Do you have a reason, sir? Alright, look, you're really, really confused. You're just stumbling and mumbling. Respectfully, take your time, think about what you want to say, and then come back up when you're ready, okay? Thank you for joining. Have a good day. But you've just wasted my time, respectfully. How old are you, please? Yeah, how old are you, please? What's the argument against veganism, sir?
Companies.
So my question is that, do you think that you could stop companies from killing more animals, you know?
That's not an argument, that's a question. I said, what's the argument against veganism? And he's gone off the application. Bro, why are you guys so scared of me, bro? I know I look intimidating, but I'm literally being nice right now, bro. Why are you guys so scared of me, bro? Oh my god, I'm literally speaking nicely. I get it. I'm a rough, tough looking guy. I get it. I get it, yeah? But I'm being nice. How old are you, please?
Okay, first
I am 20.
Okay, and what's the argument against veganism, sir?
Okay, first of all, no one is fucking scared of you and your podcast haircut. That's number one.
Are you going to address the point, or are you just here to commit ad hominems because you have no argument?
Oh yeah, I am actually going to address it.
Amazing.
Number one, I study zoology, so I do know a lot about animal and their evolution.
Amazing. So what's the
Number
argument?
one, they have been bred specifically to basically serve humans' needs. Animals like cows, sheep produce excess amounts of milk, where if they are not milked regularly, their others can catch infections.
Okay.
Sheep need to be sheared
slow down.
regularly.
You've made
otherwise they will-
now you're making your third point. Slow down. Let's do one at a time. You just said that your argument to justify eating animals is they were bred for that purpose. Is that correct?
Yes.
Amazing. No. I'm going to respond now. I let you speak. You made 3 points. I had to stop you because I'm addressing one at a time. Your first point, which you've just confirmed, is what justifies you eating an animal is they were bred for that purpose. By that exact logic, if we breed a dog and a cat for the purpose of being eaten, it is now morally justified to eat a dog and a cat. Correct?
These animals
Okay, that's a contradiction.
No, what I said was these animals have been bred for generations. Dogs and cats have been bred so that they can be companions.
So,
we have influenced their evolution so that they can be companions.
Sir, the live is being recorded right now. We even clarified your position, so let's not shift the goalpost and change it. I asked you after you said they were bred for the purpose. I said, are you saying that what morally justifies you eating the animal is they were bred for the purpose? Your answer was yes. So you are saying provided an animal is bred for a purpose, that justifies them being used for the purpose. So if I breed a dog and a cat for the purpose of being eaten, according to your worldview, that action is now justified. The moment you say
that is justified, but that is not the case now.
Wait. So you just said that it was justified, then you said it wasn't justified, and now you're saying it is justified. You've just changed your mind again. So let me ask the question again. If I breed a dog and a cat into existence for the purpose of being eaten, does that morally justify me eating the dog and the cat? Yes or no?
Yes, it does actually justified because then you have influenced their evolution in that way.
Amazing. So you're okay with human beings breeding dogs and cats into existence just to slash them in the neck and eat them, is that right?
They would be not much if they were bred for that purpose, then yes.
Amazing.
So if much different than a sheep or a cow.
Thank you. So let me ask you a question. If I breed a dog into existence to fight in a dog ring so that I can make money off the dogs fighting, this would also be justified under your view, right? Because they were bred for that purpose, right?
Their evolution in such a way. Once again, because
so by that amazing
such a way.
So by that logic, then, if the only thing that justifies what we're doing to animals is they were bred for that purpose, if a crazy, disgusting pervert was to breed a dog into existence to grape them, you would also think this is justified under your worldview because they were bred for the purpose, right?
No, you would not justify.
But you just said if they were bred for that purpose, that it justifies them fulfilling the purpose, sir.
Eating and molesting are two different things.
Are they both actions?
Yes, they're both actions, but
you just said the action is justified if they were bred for the purpose, and now you're saying the action isn't justified. This is another contradiction, sir. You've just contradicted yourself again.
Eating is for sustaining oneself.
You've just
if you molest an animal, you're a fucking weirdo.
You literally exactly. Your view is absolutely disgusting because you just said
everyone.
You literally just said provided the animal is bred for that purpose, it justifies it. And now when I'm simply showing you how disgusting your view is, you have to contradict yourself. And now you're screaming because you realize how ridiculous your position is. Exactly. So we agree, just because an animal is bred for a purpose does not justify them fulfilling that purpose, because crazy, disgusting people may breed them for a disgusting purpose, and that is not justified. So just because they're bred for the purpose does not mean it justifies it. Thank you so much. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on to our next guest. Hopefully somebody who can actually think about what they're saying before they say it. 18 and above, please. Thank you so much.
Hey, look, Ariana, Selena might be.
Yeah, howdy, please.
Niggas come for me, I tear them all to pieces, my girl. I'ma show your sexy ass what relief is, my girl. Please don't take no shit that's about that how you speaking. And
yeah, howdy, please.
Nothing that I gotta stick the keys in. Wonder how I got.
Yeah, howdy, please.
Got the bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter. Yeah, cops pulling up like nigga. I'm a pop.
Yeah, howdy, please.
Vegan detective.
Another racist non-vegan. Surprise, surprise. Don't be surprised, by the way. Charlie, howdy.
You're a fucking faggot.
Oh, another homophobic non-vegan. Is anybody surprised? I'm not surprised.
Busy at the crib cooking salmon with the lobster. If we talking
howdy,
jokes, it's just
please.
me and David Foster. Bodyguards don't look like Kevin Costner. You tweaking.
Your howdy,
Just
please.
pulled up to Whitney, Houston, Texas for the evening. They tell the same story so much they start to believe.
All right, we're just going to move on. None of these people are here to speak. Let's move on. 18 and above, please. We are just looking for genuine guests. Thank you so much.
The ones that start like Drizzy shit was cool, but we even. Man, how the fuck? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, howdy, please.
So they appreciate crown in my
19.
What's the argument against veganism, son?
Well, as the other guys
You
said,
do realize that,
these animals were bred
as the other guy said,
of being eaten.
these animals were bred for that purpose of being eaten.
Okay. So my question to you is, are you saying that the reason what we're doing to animals is justified is because they were bred for that purpose?
Well, yeah.
Vegan detected on the live.
Hello?
Purpose over decades.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm
Okay. So you're saying, so I'll explain it really
No, I'm
slowly
not
to you
saying
as
we
well.
should fuck animals, you dumbass
Right, so
piece of shit.
so is an action, you just said an action is justified if they were bred for the purpose, and now you're saying an action is not justified if they were bred for the purpose. So you, just like the last guest, have literally contradicted yourself 20 seconds into the debate. Isn't that insane? 20 seconds into the debate. So I'll ask the question again, and maybe this guy, maybe, okay, are you listening to me on YouTube? Wait, can you guys hear me doubled?
I can't hear anything.
Right, well look, maybe you can think before you answer.
I can't hear
Okay,
anything.
we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So let's make something really clear, guys, right? When I ask you, is an action justified if an animal's bred for the purpose, and you say yes, that is your problem and your fault for not thinking before you speak, right? I didn't tell you to answer that question with a yes. I asked you a question. The moment you say yes, an action is justified if the animal was bred for the purpose, this means that you have committed to the idea that as long as the animal was bred for a specific action, it is justified. All I am doing is showing you how ridiculous that view is. And every time I do that to a guest, they go, oh, why would you say that? I'm not the one who said that. You're the one who said yes to the answer. That's not my problem that you don't think before you speak. That's not my problem. We're going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above. All these guests are doing is contradicting themselves. Hopefully we can find somebody who thinks before they speak.
Big without a beaver face, nah, piece of cake, nah, Turks and cake, yeah. Go and get your friends, we can sneak away.
Boy, you are not
Yeah, I keep it like I keep the faith. Wonder how.
Howdy, please.
Boy, you are not black. Turn off this music. Please, on my days, you're not black.
Minors, bro. Guys, please make sure you're over 18 if you're on this live stream. This is a live stream for adults.
I got this way, swear I got the bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm
Right, let's have Mazala on the live.
Calling my phone like I'm locked
Yo, let's tap on that screen. Let's get to... Oh, we're on 49. Let's go. Thank you to all the people tapping on the screen. Let's get to 50k. Let's go. New guest, howdy, please.
18.
You're 18. What year were you born?
2007.
Okay, what's the argument against veganism?
Sir, I can hear you double.
2007.
I said, what's the argument against veganism, mate?
Sir, I can hear you double.
I'm sorry, I don't know why you're experiencing audio issues on your end, but my audience have already confirmed they're not hearing double, so that's a local issue. Gal, thank you so much for the family, bro. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, my guy.
I'm 18 VK.
Let's move on to our next guest, 18 and above. Howdy, please.
I'm 18 VK.
Amazing. What's the argument against veganism?
It's not really an argument, but basically...
I'm 18.
What's the argument against veganism, please?
It's not really an argument, but basically, the vegan tattoo artist made me
Sorry, I'm not interested in speaking about other vegans. I'm interested in hearing what your argument against veganism is. So we're going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above. But yeah, I like tattoo artists. He's a great guy. Great guy. We're going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above. Guys, make sure you're only requesting the live if you're here to debate. This is a debating live stream right now. I'm happy to answer quick questions, but predominantly we're here to debate. Howdy, please.
On the live.
Sapphire, how old are you, please? 5, 4, 3. We're moving on to our next guest. New guest, how old are you, please? 5,
on the live.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to move on to our next guest. This is ridiculous. Coffee, how old are you, please? Coffin, how old are you, please?
You're such a bitch, BK.
Okay, we have a... Yeah, okay. Moving on. Coffin, how old are you, please?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
I'm 18.
Hello? Right, we're just gonna move on. This is crazy, bro. This is actually insane. This is actually insane. Nobody can argue against veganism. Insane, bro. Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's have Lennon on the live stream. Here we go. Guys, please be respectful with what you're typing in the chat. There are vegans on the live. Thank you so much. Right, 18 and above. Thank you so much. Insane, bro. Nobody's able to come up here and debate a vegan. Isn't that insane? I'm just a soy boy, guys. I'm just a nutritionally deficient vegan. I can't even think. In fact, according to a lot of you, since we can't survive as vegans, I shouldn't even be sitting here right now. I'm a ghost. You should be able to destroy me in a debate. I'm barely here right now. I'm barely functioning. Clearly, right? I'm so protein deficient. I can't even think. So why are you guys terrified to come up here and debate me? Let's go. Bring your smartest non-vegan friend on the live and watch them get obliterated, bro. You're a child. Don't request my live. You're a child. You have to be over 18. Thank you so much. I challenge all of you. Go and invite your smartest non-vegan friend and tell them, hey, there's a protein deficient soy boy on the live who's calling out non-vegans.
You soy boy jail, you're shit.
Tell your smartest friend to come and debate this soy boy and watch your smartest friend look like an elementary school child debating a professor. Watch it happen.
Hello?
I kid you not. How old are you, please? How old are you?
Hold on. I'm 18.
What year were you born?
On the live.
I'm 18.
I just asked you what year you were born.
Oh, what year? Oh, yeah, 2000.
This is actually insane, bro. It's insane that we have 300 people here and none of you are able to defend the consumption of animals. Why is that? Do you all know that it's wrong? Do you all know that you have no argument? Do you all agree that it's unjustified? Why else would you not be able to come up here and argue, right? You... Yeah!
Hello, Vegan King. Hello, Vegan King.
Another child who thinks they sound anything like an adult. Insane, bro. Insane. Imagine the children are more confident here than the adults who eat animals. The children are more confident than the adults here. Maybe it's because they lack the understanding to know that they're wrong. But the adults here, what's your excuse? Why are you terrified? This guy's in the chat saying it's not wrong. Let me up. Okay, here you are. How old are you, please? How old are you, please? So he was spamming in the chat, let me up, let me up, let me up. It's not wrong. And he's here and he's terrified. He's terrified to speak. Look at him. He's terrified. Let's smash that like button. Let's get to 75k likes. How old are you, please? Insane, bro.
Pretty good.
Insane. This is insane. OG, how's it going, mate?
Pretty good. How are you, Bencho?
Yeah, what did you just call me?
Bencho.
Get the hell off this live stream. Insane, bro. Absolutely insane. How old are you, please, Jasper? Another non-vegan who has no justification to consume animals, guys. Is anybody surprised here?
Vegan detected on the
Vegan detected on the live.
Right, we're gonna move on to our next guest, 18 and above.
Vegan detected on the live.
Who the fuck did you?
Lee, if you can identify genuine guests and bring them up, that would be great. But well, it doesn't look like anybody's actually able to debate today. Ivan, how old are you, please, mate?
In a castle high and grand, where trumpets loudly stand, the vegan king rules the land with a gentle royal hand.
Thank you so much, Cal. That's the only song that I approve of.
Hello.
Another child, bro. I'm getting so sick and tired of this, man. It's just so draining to be wasting my time here,
18.
man.
Hello.
How old are you, please?
2008. 18.
What year were you born?
2008.
Finally, we have an adult, guys. I'm sure he has a very, very, very intelligent
6'7",
argument to prove that
6'7".
veganism isn't the right thing to do. Go ahead, sir. Present the argument.
6'7", 6'7". Show you dress up, boy.
Vegan detected on the live. Vegan detected on the live.
This is Bigfoot forest. Good fam rolling. You can't ignore us.
Wait, you remember me, right?
Whoa!
How old are you, please?
No.
Wait, you remember me, right?
How old are you, please?
No.
Vegan detected on the live.
Hello? Hello?
Hey there. I'm 58, 1967.
Hey there. I'm 58, 1967.
Thank you so much, bro. Fucking hell, man. Excuse my language.
I don't have any. I am a vegan.
Thank you. What is the argument against veganism, sir?
I don't have any. I am a vegan. Just changed though. And so I'm about a month in, and I got to get my headphones on because I can't hear you because I'm listening. And so I'm about a month in, and I got to get my headphones on because I can't hear you because I'm listening to myself talk, and there's a bit of a delay here. But to all these idiots, I don't know why it is your channel attracts so many idiots. It's kind of crazy, but I enjoy the vicarious frustration that you feel. At any rate,
No, thank you for being a vegan. Thank you for caring about animals. And yeah, that's what I'm here. I'm just here trying to find people who can actually argue against veganism and say why they think it's justified to not be vegan. But as you can see, nobody can do it because there is no argument against veganism, right?
there is no argument. No, I know it's about the most.
Your voice is cut out there. I do apologize, but we're going to move on and hopefully we can find a non-vegan man. But thanks for being a vegan and thanks for joining. This is insane, guys. Insane. Somebody in the chat said, imagine being a vegan. Yeah, imagine caring about animals and caring about the planet that you're leaving behind for your family. Imagine caring about your health and actually wanting to be healthy. Isn't that insane, bro? There are people that actually care enough about animals to not pay for them to be abused. Imagine caring about animals, bro. Oh my gosh. Imagine caring about what your victims go through. Bro, get off the live stream. Get off the live. Insane, bro. Insane. Guys, what we're probably going to end up doing is we're probably just going to end up going over to co-host.
Just like Mojo.
We're just probably going to
VK, you're not even tough. You're not even tough, VK. Just like Mojo.
Yeah,
What's up, buddy?
Hey, maybe David has an argument against
Vegan
veganism.
detected on the live.
Why am I
Even though
on?
I
What's up,
don't.
buddy?
Why are you on camera?
Why am I on? I didn't know I was on camera.
Alright, well, I'll turn your camera off. What can I do for you?
Vegan detected on the live.
I'm so sorry, YouTube, by the way. What this is evidence of, by the way, is how many people have joined the live since we started. Let me have a
Vegan
look here.
detected on the live.
So, YouTube, we've had about... Where's the numbers here? Yeah, so YouTube, we've had about 3,000 people join the live stream in the last half an hour. And not one of them can argue against me. Not one of them can debate against veganism. And by the way, this is pretty normal, right? On my other account, we get way more views. We have tens of thousands of people joining every day. About 30 to 40,000 people a day. And not one person has been able to debate against me without either contradicting themselves, showing absolute absurdity in their position, or running away and resorting to insults because they have no argument. Not one person can do that, by the way. And again, if you don't believe me, I'm challenging you. If you are an intelligent person that has an argument against veganism, join the live and present the argument. How old are you, please, Zach? And Zach is too terrified to answer the question. Joshy, how old are you, please?
18. 2008, 21st of February.
How old are you, please? What year were you born, sir?
2008, 21st of February.
Thank you so much. What's the argument against veganism?
My argument against veganism is...
Vegan detected on the live. Vegan detected on the live.
Yo, I'm 18.
Vegan detected on the
Your
live.
ages, please.
Yo, I'm 18.
Who's speaking?
I hear myself.
Me.
Okay, what's the
Why
argument
is there
against
someone
veganism?
you- I hear myself.
You can hear yourself. Oh, wait. Why is everyone saying that? OBS. I don't know why you can hear yourself, man. I'm trying to think. Talk again? Hello? Bro, why is he gone? Oh my god, bro. That was the first adult that we had, man.
Vegan detected on the live. Vegan detected on the live. Non-vegan detected on the live.
Yo, what's up?
Wait, let me just bring up Gal quickly to test something.
There
How you
is a
doing, Gal?
double- Yo, what's up?
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, there is a double overlay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Could it be like a double connection for your audio? Yeah, now it's good. I can't hear myself now.
Oh wait. What about now?
Yeah, now it's good. I can't hear myself now. No, I can't
Amazing. And can you still hear the music?
I can hear you and I can hear myself perfectly. No, I can't hear the music, but I can hear you and I can hear myself perfectly. So
Okay.
this is better.
Amazing. Well, what can I do for you, mate?
Yeah, so like, I know you're having a serious live right now, so I'm not gonna troll. But it's just wishing you a good day. I don't really have an argument or anything. So
Alright, man.
I
Well, I
hope
appreciate
wish
you.
for the
Thank you
best.
so much for helping me with the fixing that issue. Okay, we're going to move on, guys. It seems like we fixed the issue, but unfortunately that means the music is not going to be played. But as long as you guys can hear me and the guest, that's the main priority. Here we go. Let's have our Jasper on the live. This person here says they have an argument. We'll try bringing them up as well. Howdy, please. Wow. Wow. Yeah, howdy, please.
Vegan detected on the live. Vegan detected on the live.
This is insane, bro. Actually insane. Bro, stop spamming my chat! This is literally one of the worst lives, bro. This is one of the worst lives I've done in a long time, bro. It's genuinely one of the worst lives I've done in a long time, bro.
Vegan detected on the live. Vegan detected on the live.
Right, we're going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above. This is insane, guys. Notice how we've literally let up like about 30 or 40 people, and not a single one of them can actually argue against veganism. It's insane.
I can hear you twice.
Howdy, please.
Wait. I can hear you twice. I'm 18.
I already fixed that issue, so it's just you, mate.
I'm 18.
Okay. Are you able to speak, or is it too distracting?
I'm 18.
Yeah, I'm not doing this, man. I'm gonna move on. Guys, can you guys hear me twice? Hello?
How are you? No, I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine.
How are you? Can you hear me twice, Josh?
Can I show? No, I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine.
Okay. I don't know what the issue is.
Can I show one thing that was quite inspirational that I saw at the weekend? It is actually related to veganism.
Okay.
Do you give me permission to green screen for a second?
Oh, people think that I have a bot in my YouTube channel. I thought people were saying I have. You think it's my bot in YouTube? Why do you think that account is a bot?
So,
that's not a bot, guys. That's a person. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, Josh.
That is what I'd like to share with the live today. The word of veganism is spreading. Why is that top priority? See? Don't buy it. Chicken industry, animal welfare is our top priority. Do not buy it. This is in the underground everywhere in London at the moment. And it's being really pushed.
And you know, people think that it isn't realistic. People are awakening. People are seeing the truth. People are seeing what's happening. And the more people that see it that have good hearts, the more people that go vegan. The reason there's so many non-vegans right now is because so many of them have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
But as people awaken, we will have more and more vegans. It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
Compassion, love, and empathy will win over darkness, blood, death, and violence. It's inevitable.
It really hit a spot with me when I saw it, because obviously I sent you that picture when I saw it, and I was quite moved by it, because I thought I've not seen any huge billboards like with, you know, screaming anything about any kind of industry, and that was the first one that I actually saw. And when you do actually look around London, they are popping up a lot more. Like you've probably noticed maybe one or two, but like they're literally all over the place now, where like hundreds of thousands of people a day will see them. Because if you think like at the O2 Underground station, how many people go through there on a daily basis, man? Like at least 10,000. Like so, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time because obviously you're here to debate non-vegans and I'm a vegan, so I'll leave you to it. And I just wanted to share that. That was all. So have a great day,
bro. Appreciate that, man, and you have a great day as well. Guys, we're probably going to be shutting down the live soon. I don't know what it is about this time, but it just seems like nobody's actually here for a genuine discussion. So we're going to give it maybe 5-10 minutes more. And if we don't get a genuine debater, we're just going to call it. And I just want that to be evidence to everybody here that we've had thousands of people join the live and nobody was able to present a single valid argument without contradicting themselves in 30 seconds. This should literally prove to you guys my point. Philly, do you have an argument? Are you over 18?
Yeah.
How old are you?
18.
How old are you, please?
18.
What year were you born?
Well, I think that 2008.
Thank you. What's the argument, sir?
Kill animals for meat is just... Well, I think that just... basically just normal biology at this point. Kill animals for meat is just always happened, and it's basically just normal biology at this point.
Okay, so an action is justified if it's been done for a long period of time, is your argument.
Well, I mean, before humans even came, animals were killing each other for food.
Wait, let's address one at a time. Let's address one at a time. I asked you what your argument was to justify it, and you said it's been done since the beginning of time. So your argument is an action is justified if it's been done for a long period of time. That's what you just told me. So rape and murder, under your worldview, would also be justified because they've been done since the beginning of time, right?
No.
Okay, so an action is not justified based on how long it's been done. So what's the next argument, please?
Like, it's like fight or... I mean, like, animals kill each other. Like, it's like fight or die, like...
Yeah, they do that for their survival. Are you in a survival situation hunting for your survival?
Is a proper problem. Well, maybe not me personally, but...
So what's
like,
your
world hunger is a proper problem, like...
I agree, but what's your argument?
I mean, like, it's a problem with meat, never mind without meat.
I'm asking you what your argument to justify eating animals is. I'm not asking you why people in third world countries who are starving are eating animals. I know why they're doing it. I'm asking you why you in a first world country with access to supermarkets and access to plant-based options, why are you paying for unnecessary violence?
Stuff. I get that. Because killing them isn't right. It's full of protein and stuff. I get that. Maybe killing them isn't right, but they are raised well, and they're not killed in a more harmful way than needed.
Okay, but are you aware that we can get all the protein we need in a plant-based diet? We don't need to eat an animal's dead body to get protein.
What protein from what food?
Kidney beans, chickpeas, oats, seitan, soya protein, corn, tofu, lentils. These are all high protein sources on a plant-based diet. And it's actually
that's not the same amount of protein as you get from like a chicken.
You're right. We can get more protein on a plant-based diet. There's no animal body that will give you more protein than isolated soya protein. You can look it up right now and fact check me on that. It has more than double the protein content of chicken breast, of steak, of any animal body part. So yeah, you're right. We can't get the same. We can get more. Without the saturated fat, without the cholesterol, without the increased risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, liver risks, dementia risks, cognitive impairment. Plant-based diets, when planned correctly, are more optimum for long-term health outcomes. They don't require an innocent victim to be slashed in the neck, and they're better for the planet. So I'll ask again, what's the argument against veganism? Hello? Hello? He's still here. I don't know why he's muted himself. Okay, he's left the app. Sir? Everyone can see the teacup emoji, by the way. That means the person's left the application. For those of you that don't know what that means. What a shame. He was actually the first genuine person we've had in a while, and he's oh, he's back. Hello?
Yo, my mic is actually tweaking out.
Hello?
Yo, my mic is actually tweaking out. Am I?
Just to clarify, you weren't kicked off the live, right? Or muted?
No. Am I what?
What, did I mute you or kick you off the live?
No.
So to all the people who spammed in the chat every time a guest leaves, I hope you now have evidence that I did not touch him, I did not mute him or remove him. So stop lying and being disingenuous in the chat, okay? He's left the app again, and he's just confirmed that it's not me, so... Well, look, while we're waiting for him, maybe we'll give somebody else a chance to come up here.
Yo?
Are you okay, mate?
My phone is tweaking.
Yeah, I can hear you fine, by the way. There's no issue on my end.
My phone is tweaking. Can I like join back soon?
Yeah, that's fine, man. No worries. Right, we're going to move on to our next guest, 18 and above. Howdy, please. Hello.
Hello.
You guys are seeing it live right now, guys. There's no argument.
Hello.
Howdy, please.
I'm 20.
I can hear myself. Can you sort? Wait, testing. No, it's all good now. Yeah. Amazing. What's the argument against veganism?
Yeah. I'd be vegan before, but it wasn't fun. So yeah.
That wasn't my question. So you have no argument. Thank you so much for confirming. There's no argument against veganism. I do appreciate it.
18.
Wow.
Hello.
Howdy, please.
2008. 18.
What's the argument? What year were you born?
2008.
What's the argument against veganism?
Well, my dad's vegan, but I ain't. For meat,
I didn't ask. What's the argument against veganism?
Well, I prefer meat over this.
Yeah, you're a child, bro. There's no way that's an adult. We're gonna move on.
Yo. Why aren't you playing DayZ anymore, man?
Insane that not one of you has an argument to provide a justification.
Why aren't you playing DayZ anymore, man?
Oh my god, bro. Insane. Howdy, please, M4. M4, howdy, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Moving on. By the way, M4 was someone spamming in the chat, and when I brought him up here, he's too scared to speak. Surprise, surprise.
Yo. Yo.
Moving on, 18 and above, guys, you have to be an adult to be on this live. Thank you so much. I've only said that about 1,000 times, by the way.
Yo.
Yeah, just get M4 off. He's terrified. He's too terrified to speak. New guy, howdy, please.
Can you hear me? I'm just wondering.
Howdy, please.
I personally think.
How old are you, please? 3?
13.
You have to be over 18 to be on the live. I've said this 1,000 times.
On the live.
Let's tap on the screen, guys. Let's get to 200. Oh, wow. We're on 134K. Wow. You're doing a great job to all the tappers there on the screen. Thank you so much. By the way, this is somebody who's been waiting half an hour to come up, and they've been spamming in the chat, I have an argument, let me up, and they come up and do that. Again, further proving my point, there is no argument against veganism. How old are you, please?
Yo, I'm 18.
What's the argument against veganism?
Okay, I think there are plenty of nutrients missing in the vegan diet, and that's why I think it's not a good way to eat.
Name one essential nutrient that we need as humans that we can't get in a plant-based diet.
Okay, vitamin A.
Yeah, vitamin A we absolutely can get in a plant-based diet.
No, you can get beta carotene, but the human body cannot properly.
Let me ask you a question: is vitamin A an essential nutrient?
Of course, it's pretty important.
So who are the smartest people on nutrition on the planet?
Vegan detected on
I don't know, man.
Do you know who nutritionalists are?
No. Yes.
Do you know who the largest nutritional body on the planet is?
No. The body?
Yeah. Do you know who the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics are? Okay, well, you can see here, this is on their website. They are the largest nutritional body on the entire planet, consisting of over 100,000 accredited nutritionalists and dietitians, right? So let's see what the experts say. Let's not listen to what I'm saying. Let's not listen to what you're saying. We're not the experts. Let's see what the largest nutritional body on the planet has to say about this. It is the position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics that in adults, appropriately planned vegetarian and vegan dietary patterns can be nutritionally adequate and offer long-term health benefits, such as improving several health outcomes associated with cardiometabolic diseases. So if the largest nutritional bodies on the planet, by the way, which isn't exclusive to just them, British Dietetics Association, Dietetics of Ireland, Canada, the NHS, if they're all telling us that we can get all our essential nutrients from plant-based diets, and you're saying that we can't, are you making the claim that all of them are wrong and that you're right? Is that your claim?
Exactly, but I wouldn't say that exactly, but I would say that I'm not the type of person to just listen to a stupid article.
Yeah, this isn't an article. This is an outcome.
There's no proof, but okay, they just say that it's possible.
Sorry. So sir. So you're saying that even though every single leading nutritional body on the planet, all of the experts in nutrition from around the world conducting studies from different locations with different experts all conclusively agree that we can get all our nutrients from plant-based diets, you're saying because you don't like that it's not true. Is that right?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, so are you saying they're incorrect or are they correct?
No, I'm not saying that they're incorrect, and I'm also not saying that they're correct. I'm saying that...
what is your evidence that we can't get all our essential nutrients from plant-based diets? What is the evidence?
Look it up. Can beta-carotene be converted by humans into vitamin A retinol? It was... What? It's not possible. The human body, there are many people who have a gene.
So you've agreed that vitamin A is an essential nutrient, right?
Of course.
Okay, so let's read again what it says right here.
I understood.
So QN, what you now need to understand, right, is if you're telling me that we can't get an essential nutrient and every leading nutritional body is saying that we can, you are arguing that they are all wrong and that you are right. So I'm now asking you, instead of making a claim that all of them are wrong, show me the evidence that we cannot get all our essential nutrients on a plant-based diet. Just like I've shown you evidence.
Can we get vitamin B12?
Yes, we can get vitamin B12.
No, you can't. Oh.
Is vitamin B12? Wait, who makes vitamin B12?
Cows, for example.
No. What is the source of vitamin B12?
Grass.
No, bacteria makes B12.
Yeah, it's in the grass. It's cobalt. I know how vitamin B12 is made.
I said, what is the source? The source is not the grass. The source is the bacteria, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Right. So we don't need to eat an animal's body to get the B12. Bacteria produces it. So the bacterial fermentation that creates B12, we can get that from cyanocobalamin. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the predecessor to methylcobalamin. Do you know what methylcobalamin is?
Cobalamin, no, never heard of it.
It's the active component of B12 that you get from the animal's body. So when vegans are taking a B12 supplement, we are getting cyanocobalamin through bacterial fermentation, which when we then consume turns into methylcobalamin, which is the active component of B12. So my question to you is, if we can get the same active component of B12 with higher do you know what bioavailability means?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so if we can get a higher bioavailable source of the same nutrient that you're consuming.
Wait, you're saying it's a higher you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's higher.
Yes, the plant-based supplementation.
Can you prove that?
Let me speak. When you
I want to see proof for that.
Yes, I'm going to speak and then you can ask me for proof.
Yeah.
Certain plant-based supplementation, specifically things like oral supplements of B12, have been shown to be more highly bioavailable. Would you like a study for that?
I want to see that.
And if I give you a study right now, are you going to concede and admit that it is?
I'm gonna look at the study and I'm going to see if it's a proper made study.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll provide you with that right now. So
yeah, sure. But I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people.
But I'm just like, okay, doesn't it sound logical to you that if I say
wait. I'm getting the study up right now. Let's just I'll provide you with the evidence and you can see it for yourself. You can pull up the study and
okay, but can I still make my statement? Okay, look, wouldn't it be logical to you if you eat a whole food, right? And you can get the nutrients that you need from a whole food. Okay, are you religious?
No, I'm not. But I'm very well read on religion, so if you want to use religion, I can argue against that.
No, I'm not religious as well, but it would make sense that if you eat a proper whole food and Bro, English is not my first language. I don't know how
You're
to.
speaking English fine, bro. I can understand you very
just
well.
show me
Go
the
ahead.
study. Yeah, but I don't know how to properly explain my argument. But yeah, just show me the study.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm pulling it up.
Because I never heard of that.
But what was your argument pertaining to religion? While I'm pulling this up.
I was trying to make a point that man, I could explain. Bro, I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to be honest. English is not my first language. I could explain to you in German, but you're not German, so.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the paper is called Vitamin B12 Source and Bioavailability. It was done, Vitamin B12 Sources and Bioavailability. So according to the NIH, B12 from dietary supplementation has approximately 50% higher bioavailability than B12 from food sources. And by the way, if you actually just think about what I'm saying, right, it just makes sense, because what is a supplement? It's a concentrated version of that nutrient, which is specifically made for the purpose of ensuring that person gets the adequate amount of that nutrient, right? When you're getting it from an animal's body.
It's a synthetic made substance in a laboratory, and you're saying the bioavailability is higher than a proper whole food.
No,
It just
that's not. Wait.
It just doesn't make sense, because
okay, the reason it doesn't
if you
make
compare a synthetic made substance in a laboratory to a whole food, to me and my logic, like just logically thinking, I would say the whole food is better, and it has a higher bioavailability.
The reason it doesn't make sense is because you don't know that the animals you eat are also consuming B12 supplements in a lot of cases. Now, earlier on the live, you mentioned cows. Ruminants do create some of their own B12. However, as you already mentioned, they are also taking cobalt supplementation to increase their B12 production, right? You must be aware of this since you mentioned this. So you are also not getting as natural sources of B12 in a lot of cases, because majority of the animals you eat are consuming not just B12 supplementation, by the way, they're consuming supplements for vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, vitamin B2, B12, B3, B9, iron, zinc, phosphorus, calcium, iron, magnesium. Right. So if you're against synthetic man-made supplementation, this would mean that you're against consuming most animals, which you're obviously not against.
You just said man-made.
Yes.
So
the supplements are coming. Wait. Yes.
Do you know Gotis?
Wait. No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, never heard of him. Sad. Okay.
No. So my point is, right, sir, listen to what I'm saying, right? So number one, I've just proven to you that we can get higher bioavailability, and you're more than welcome to verify that by yourself as well, given the source that I've provided you. But number two, if you're against supplementation and synthetic man-made things, why are you consuming animals that are eating crops grown with man-made pesticides, man-made herbicides, man-made insecticides, man-made antibiotics? They're consuming supplementation in their diet with all of the nutrients that I mentioned to you, which are man-made supplements. So you are also doing the very thing that you're saying that you don't want to do, that you disagree with. So can you explain that to me?
It really depends on where you're buying your meat, right? If I go to a farmer and I verify how the animal is raised, what kind of food he gets,
where are you going to get animals that aren't supplemented? Give me an example.
What?
Give me an example of where you're going to get an animal that isn't supplemented in their diet. Give me an example.
I am eating meat right now that isn't vaccinated.
Where did you get it from? Oh, so grass-fed animals are still fed cobalt supplementation, right? Which you can confirm.
I know my farmer personally, and he says he doesn't do that. So
have you verified that?
Of course, yeah. I talked with the farmer.
Oh, so if I tell you that if I tell you that my doctor told me that I'm going to live for 10 years longer than you, would you believe me?
My family knows. Okay, if I go to my farmer, which I know personally, and my family.
So you're telling me that people that you know personally can't lie to you?
Why would he lie to me about that? Like,
so what was the question that you asked him?
I asked him, the first thing I asked him is if he vaccinated the animals. He said no. I asked him if he gives him any other stupid shit. You know what I mean? He said no.
Well, maybe he doesn't define cobalt as stupid shit, right? Because they need it. That's probably why he didn't answer it.
Yeah.
But how ddid you know about cobalt to begin with then? When you mentioned it at the start of our
because I did a bit of research. Exactly.
So does it
I did a bit of research, man. I did a bit of research.
Does it not occur to you that the farmer who's trying to sell you a product may be telling you what you want to hear to ensure that you keep coming back as a reoccurring customer, as most businesses do? Did that occur to you? That maybe that was an potential? It didn't occur to you?
It could be a possibility. Yeah,
amazing, man. Amazing. Well, look, thank you for the... go ahead, what's the question?
Yo, there's someone in the chat saying, yo, slopping gog that you, senior behind the gym was wild, you made my shit.
Well, thank you for reading the comments to me, sir, and thank you for joining the live. Look, I appreciate that you're literally the only genuine guest we've had in the entire last hour and 11 minutes that we've been live. But guys, by the way, a lot of the trolls have left, as they typically do, because they get bored when there's genuine discussions without interruptions. So is there anybody here that would actually like to have a genuine discussion about veganism?
Vegan detected.
Is there anybody here that would like to have a genuine discussion about veganism, like the previous guest? It's okay if you don't know what you're talking about. It's okay if you're a bit confused. I'm more than happy to provide you with evidence to all the claims that I'm making, like I just did with the previous guest. This person here says, I've been waiting, please. Okay, your profile picture doesn't give me a lot of faith that you'll be genuine, but I'm going to let you up anyway, just in case you are. Moving on. Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate that, man. And thank you for helping out as well. Appreciate you guys. And Bear, nice to see you as well, bro. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, nice to see you, brother. And I hope you're doing well. Welcome everyone else as well who's here for genuine discussions. Guys, we're just here to defend the animals. As you can see, I'm being 100% real with you guys. We're here to give them a voice. We're here to defend them. They're going through absolute torture and abuse right now. And most people have no idea that what we're doing is completely unnecessary. We are unnecessarily torturing animals, abusing them, exploiting them, and we don't even need to do it. That is why it's so important that with the knowledge that I have, with my communication ability, with my platform, that I defend these innocent beings. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So if anybody here cares about animals, I'm literally defending the animals you love. That's what I'm doing here. When I debate people, I'm not debating for the sake of winning. I'm debating for the sake of showing people, hey, the reasons you think that are justified to abuse animals are not actually legitimate reasons. Because we can be healthier, we can live longer, we can save money, it's better for the planet, and it's better for the animals if we follow a plant-based diet. We'll give a few more people a chance to come up, and then we're going to call it, and we'll go take a break. Trevor, how old are you, please?
Hello, mate.
How old are you, please, Trevor?
I'm 18.
Oh my gosh, Finley, I've invited you to the live. You're saying you've been waiting. I've invited you to the live, and you. Oh, here we go. We'll let Finley up. How old are you, please?
18. B12.
Yeah, you are 12. You are definitely 12. We're gonna move on to our next guest, 18 and above. Insane, bro. He's been screaming in the chat this whole time to come up, even though I've said 1,000 times this live, you have to be over 18. He hasn't actually processed that information. Steve, how old are you, please? Steve, how old are you, please? Let's step on that screen, guys. Oh, we're at 200K. Wow. Tom, you are doing a phenomenal job tapping that screen. Fuga, you are doing a phenomenal job. Thank you. Skid, you are doing a great job. The Carl Summer, thank you guys so much for pushing the live out more. I appreciate it. Steve, how old are you, please? Steve, how old are you, please? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on. Harry, how old are you, please? 5.
24.
Amazing, sir. What's the argument against veganism, please?
Again, I've been on your live before, and I've had a couple more questions, because I think I discussed before, I'm trying to talk to my friends about it, and then they still have a few, like,
Go ahead. What's the arguments?
So, like, what I usually do is I usually, like, try and get them to... I try and say like what's the morally relevant trait between like a dog and a pig, for like the contradiction. And then, for example, they'll say like dogs are compassionate. Then I'll say, what if this dog isn't and this pig is?
Exactly.
And then they kind of throw that argument back at me and they say, what's the? Then they go, well, what's the moral equivalent against humans and animals? And I say sentience, and they're like, but what if a human's like, you know, got a disability and he's not? So like, what, because they've kind of got me there, so how would you...
Yeah, so what we would say, Grant, direct moral value would be sentience right now, what would preserve that value would be the capacity to regain sentience. So this would mean even if someone is like, you know, temporarily in a state where we wouldn't class them as sentience, they would still have preserved moral value because they still have the capacity for recovered sentience, and they would still have residual moral value if they had previous sentience. So for example, right, we would all agree that doing something to a dead body would be disrespectful, right? If it's a human's dead body. So it's not like they have moral value because, like, it's not like because they lose their sentience, there's no moral value. They still have residual moral value because they were previously sentient. So that is what you could say that sentience right now is what gives them direct moral value. You know, the capacity for recovered sentience is what will preserve that moral value, and when they are previously sentient, that is what gives them residual moral value.
Alright, okay. Because I'm sure you would agree that humans are more important than animals.
Yeah, and you don't have to think humans are more important. You don't have to think animals are more important or equal to humans to be vegan. You just have to think that animals are more important than a burger that you don't need. That is what's required to be a vegan.
Yeah, and also the other argument I've heard recently is deers have no natural hunters in the UK, so if we didn't hunt them, they'll like overpopulate or something.
Yeah, a lot of people like to use this argument, but you have to realize who is the one that created the imbalance in nature with animal populations? Who has gone in there and destroyed all their habitats, unalived their natural predators? Who has done that?
Us.
Exactly. So we create a problem for the animals. They have an imbalance in their population. So what we do is we go in there, we destroy all the trees, we create land to grow crops to feed the animals, to kill them. So that requires us to destroy their habitat, unalive their natural predators. Now, when these prey animals like deers are in smaller proximities with each other, naturally their reproduction rate will increase because they're in smaller proximities. So that will then create an imbalance in the population. And then humans who created the problem will go, hey, we've created this problem, but now let's go in there with the problem that we created and use that as a justification to unalive these animals. It's absolutely nonsensical. It's like, Harry, it's like me putting you in a shitty situation and then punishing you for being in the shitty situation that I put you in. It's nonsensical.
Fair enough. By the way, this isn't vegan. How? Just out of curiosity, why do you use like 2 different accounts? Because I saw you on like another account live streaming as well.
Depends. Sometimes TikTok flags one account and they'll restrict my visibility, so I go on the other account. And so I like growing both my accounts. Well, it just means that I have more of a failover if something happens to one account. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Well, thank you. I'll let someone else come up now. But
amazing, man. Thank you for your genuine questions. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that was a really, really productive discussion, guys. I'm looking in the guest box here and I genuinely don't see anyone that I think is going to come up here and be genuine. So I think maybe we're going to... Rapid Pumpkin is saying, bring me up. Okay, this person's saying, please, I'm 20 years old. Okay. If you're actually genuine, I'm happy to talk to you.
Cunt. Fucking cunt. Fuck you.
Yeah, how do you please?
Fucking cunt. Fucking cunt. Fuck you.
So this guy's been in the live stream for half an hour spamming, bro, please, bro, let me up, just to come here and swear at me. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? Okay, Pilgrim's also requesting, let's let Pilgrim up on the live. It's insane to me that people devalue their time so much that they're going to wait half an hour just to come up here and swear at me. It's insane. Howdy, Pilgrim, what's up, man?
Hi, I wanted to ask you a question, and in return I'll answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
You upset me a bit the other day with something you said, and I'm going to be honest, CK, you upset me a bit the other day with something you said, and I wanted to sort of explore that with you.
Okay, did I say something? Yeah, go ahead.
90%, not directly to me, but you implied or suggested that 90% of non-vegans are racists and or homophobes.
On my life. That was the key word, on my life, yes.
One of those things. Okay, fair enough.
Obviously, 90% of humans
are
not racist or homophobes. Wait, Pilgrim, did I say that you were racist or homophobic?
Not directly to me.
So then you would be in the 10% of people that aren't, right?
That was a bit of an unfair generalization. Fair enough, but I can't help but feeling that was a bit of an unfair generalization.
Oh, are you literally hearing what 90% of the non-vegans who join my live say? They literally say the N-word or they're homophobic. Yeah. That's fact.
And I think those people are absolutely disgusting.
Amazing. So yeah, if you're not racist or homophobic, Pilgrim, and I've never said you were, then obviously you fall into the 10% of people on my live who aren't racist or homophobic while simultaneously being a non-vegan.
you would
vegan.
like to ask me why I'm not
Fair
vegan,
enough.
I will give you an
Anything
honest
else?
answer for once. If you would like to ask me why I'm not vegan, I will give you an honest answer for once.
Go ahead.
Non-trolling. I simply do not care. I don't feel like I have the capacity to care. Be that because I have some degree of neurodivergence and I find it difficult to form relationships with people or animals that are not directly in my circle of influence. But that's the answer. That's the God's honest truth answer.
Do you care about any animals or none at
I
all?
appreciate before you. Yes, I do. I have some pet cats. Could make me logically inconsistent.
Okay.
I appreciate before you say that could make me logically inconsistent.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to ask
don't
you, how
have
would
a-
your cat suffer differently to the animals you don't care
answer
about?
again is they wouldn't. I don't have the logically consistent answer again is they wouldn't.
That's okay if you don't. Yeah, exactly. That's the honest answer, right? It's not about being consistent.
That-
It's just about being honest. So then
that
my
was the
question,
honesty.
yeah, then my question is right? If you care about this animal that you recognize would suffer no differently to the animal that you don't care about, why do they not have your compassion, but this animal does have your compassion? What did the pig and the cow do to have you not care about them at all, even though you already understand they would suffer exactly the same as your cat?
The right answer is they didn't do anything to me. And the right answer is they didn't do anything to me.
Exactly.
In my brain, if something
And-
in my brain isn't wired quite right, I don't know what it is in my brain. If something in my brain isn't wired quite right,
Have you ever seen a pig or a
seen
cow in
them,
real life? Have you ever spent time with one?
No, I haven't spent time with one. No, I've seen them at a petting zoo where I can go and feed the. I don't know what the right word for this. I would call it like a petting zoo where I can go and feed the animals.
Let me ask you an honest question. If you went to one of these petting zoos and you had to spend the entire day with a cow, and you know they were playing with you, they were running around as cows do when they're happy, and they looked you in the eyes and you were petting it, you spent time with it, and then at the end of the day, somebody said, "Hey, you don't have to do it, Pilgrim, but we're going to
Likely
slash
not.
this cow in the neck and you're going to have it in your
likely.
burger." Would you eat the cow?
Likely not.
Okay, so
That,
now
I
that
think-
tells me everything I need to know. The only reason that you're doing it is because you don't feel like you don't actually have a connection to the animal. You're not thinking about what you're doing and you haven't been around the animal. So that to me is what we call cognitive dissonance, right? If you actually were around the animal, if you actually were thinking about what the animal went through and you had to eat it, you would not want to do it. But the only reason you're okay doing it is because you have cognitively you've disassociated to what you're doing. You're not thinking about the animal. You're not thinking about their life. You're not thinking about their family. You're not thinking about the future life that was taken away from them. You're not thinking about the harm that was inflicted, and you're just performing that cognitive dissonance. So that is why you don't care. That is why you're okay with it. It's not because you don't care about the animal.
with you.
It's because you're performing cognitive dissonance.
I don't disagree with you.
Amazing, man. So just ask yourself whether you're truly being yourself. If you're disassociating from versions of yourself that you know have empathy, that you know has love, and that you know has compassion, and ask yourself why you are being a more narrow, more disassociated version of yourself. Is there a reason you're doing that? Is there something that's caused you to close yourself off to not showing emotion or compassion in that capacity? That's something for
enough.
maybe you to ask yourself and discover with yourself.
All right, man. Fair enough.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate the genuine conversation, Pilgrim. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
You too, bro. Amazing. I think that was a really, really good discussion there. And I think the last two were really good. So thank you guys so much. I don't even know if we have any people on YouTube right now. Let me have a look. Thank you guys so much for all of you on TikTok who tuned in. Thank you for everybody on YouTube who tuned in. I hope that you guys were able to learn something. Oh, I think YouTube's broken, bro.
Non-vegan detected.
No, it's
on
not
the
broken.
live.
It's still there. Amazing.
Vegan
Well,
detected
thank you
on
guys
the
so much
live.
for joining. Appreciate your time. I will be back later today. Have a great day. And as I always say to you guys, I'm not here to say you're terrible people. I'm not here to say vegans are better than you. We're just here to defend animals. We're just here to give them a voice. And we're just here to make sure that people understand that if we don't need to harm these animals, we shouldn't be doing it. And I would defend all animals, by the way, not just cows and pigs, dogs, cats. I defend humans. Anywhere there's a vulnerable being that's being unnecessarily harmed, it is our job as caring adults to defend those innocent beings. And that is exactly what these animals we're eating are. They are innocent, defenseless victims. Thank you so much, Bear. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I'll be